everyone. Today is the 15th of the month, which means that it's time for Christine and Dawn's stash busting session. And this month I chose the prompt, and I had loads of Hunkydory bits and pieces, kits and things, which I thought, well, let's see whether I can stash bust at least one of them. So I've chosen this one, which is called the Enchanted Realm Deluxe Card Collection, and this was a club gift, and it makes at least 8 cards. Well, at least 8 cards. Let's see how many we can make with it. It's absolutely beautiful. So it comes with toppers and it comes with cards. So I've sorted the cards into the bits that relate to the different pictures. So this is New Beginnings, and we've got a beautiful horse and a hare. Then we've got Believe in Yourself. So this is a peacock and it looks like a white raven. So these are the papers that go with that one. And we've got polar bear and a deer, and this is called Stay Strong. They're absolutely beautiful images, and you can see the papers, well, they're not papers, it's cardstock, are just beautiful. And then we've got a lion and a tiger, and it says Proud Hearts, this one is called. So again, beautiful, beautiful images. So I think I'm going to start one by one with the different images to try and use them up. So first thing I'm going to do is pop these out. I mean, I'm sure you're all familiar with Hunkydory, but if you're not, some of the images come and they've got the inside bit, they've got an outside frame and another outside frame, so you can mix and match as you like. You don't have to use the picture whole. So that's it. I had originally thought I was going to use up some half started kits, but then I thought, no, let's go and do a whole one. That would be a bit easy, well, a bit easier, I think. So the sentiments say, to my king, birthday wishes, and you fill my heart with love, with pride. Fill my heart with pride. I'm not sure that I'll be using the sentiments, to be honest. So here we are. So when it says it makes at least 8 cards, that's because you get 8 of these, I think. Now this could in itself be a card. It is so beautiful. And this one also. But if you notice that with this one, the image is on the left hand side. With this one, there's no problem because you can just fold it in half and the image is on the right side. But this one, the image is on the wrong side to make a card like that. See, it would be like this and the image would be there. But I know that if you watch the Hunkydory shows, they have ways of using this as the main image and keeping the card, but I won't be doing that. But I think for this one, here's my guillotine. Okay, so I have got 5 by 7 card blank. So I might, well, I'm just going to cut this down to 5 and then we'll see what we do about the other side. So I'm just literally, for this first card, I'm literally just going to put this on the card blank and then see how we go. So, okay, so let's put the glue on. Now I'm using art glitter glue here at the moment. So I'm just going to put it all over the card base. Of course, you can use double-sided tape for this. You can use any glue you like. Doesn't have to be this one. This is just what I've got at the moment. So I'm just going to stick the whole of this here, like so. Line it up. I've done a very good job of this. Right, line it up. This glue dries very quickly, so I might have to re-glue it. Let's see. And then I'm just going to cut off this bit with my scissors. Yeah. Like so. And then we have a beautiful card. What do you think? And I can think maybe just put birthday wishes to my king, you fill my heart with pride. Maybe that one, just put that on there. Easy peasy. I mean, that is the thing of the Hunkydory sets, is that you can make really quick and easy cards just using the elements. So they are, so I think I'm just going to stick this on with my glue, right. And just going to put that like that. So that's the first card, quick and easy, as I said. So for the next one, so I'll do the lines first. Got this piece of card still, and I think if I cut this down and leave a small border, I think that would look nice. Pencil. So I'm just doing this by eye, more or less getting the border the same all the way round. And there we go. Right. So that's that. So I'll just put some glue on the back of this one. Glue's running out actually. I got a huge bottle of it at a very reasonable price. So I just decant it into this little bottle as and when I need it. Okay, so I'm hoping not to bring in anything else, but just to use the kit to make these cards. And I really like this one. I might bring some sentiments in, but nothing else. Now what I'm thinking of doing with this one is taking out this middle, taking out the outer frame. Okay. Right, so I'm thinking of doing something like this. So there's the outer frame, and then just the image, and leaving the middle frame off. So like that, so that there's a space. I like that. Just want to see what this would look like underneath. This piece isn't, oh, it could be big enough. In fact, I think I like that. So this is the other part of this this cardstock. Oops. I'm just going to measure the inside of this. This is 6 inches, but the inside, I just want to go inside to inside, is, okay, so if I cut it at 5 inches, I think that should work. And I just turn it over, and that works perfectly. Now there is the slight drawback of these images is that they leave these pips when you cut them out, when you pop them out. So I know some people don't mind having the pips, but I think I didn't at first, but then when somebody mentioned it, I've noticed them ever since. So I try to get rid of them as best I can. This one's got a lot of pips. This frame, I guess, because it's so intricate. So I can't always get them to get rid of them totally, but at least majority of it can go. If your scissors are sharp, you can just run them over it and it kind of like shears it off. Let's do the inside now. One here. One here. Not so easy on the twisty bits. One here. Perhaps I shouldn't be using such big scissors. So, right, okay. So I'm going to position this. Let's see where I want it. More or less. Okay, more or less like that there. Okay, so so there we are. Okay. That's that. Now let's stick the frame around. You can see a couple of pips that I've left behind me. Now that this is wet, I can't do much about that. Okay, so there we are. So that's that. And now let's stick this in the middle. Isn't he a handsome chap? Very handsome chappy. So sometimes I raise this up on foam, but because I've got this white underneath, I think I don't want to put anything else. Birthday wishes, no. I'm going to leave this one blank, I think. So that's 2. Now I've got one what's it called? Lion left. And I should have a piece of another piece of the card. I've got these 2 pieces of card and I've got the lion. Not sure what I'm going to do with that yet. So let's move on to the tiger. And I might just do the same as I did for the front, but I'm going to leave a border this time. So 4 3/4, and the other side will be 6 3/4, but my guillotine doesn't reach 6 3/4, so I'm just going to do it by eye pencil. Like so. Just checking I mark the right end. Be terrible if I cut off the image. Okay, so just like so, with a border. So you can see, although it says it makes a minimum of, is it 8 cards or 4 cards, whatever it was, 8 cards. I've already made 3 just from one set, and there are 4 sets in the kit. So I would say you can easily make 16 cards, if not more, with this. Okay, so I'm going to put the birthday wishes on this one. I'm going to cut the pips off. Okay. So I'm just going to stick that there. As I said, I'm trying not to bring in anything else from the, just to make the cards. But at a later date, I might add some embellishments and things. So that's that one. And let's see what images we've got. Oh, I've got another lion there. So I've got these two. Now, sometimes what I like to do with this type of image is to make an easel card. So I'm just going to grab a square card. So I've got a 6x6 card here, and just going to fold in one of the sides so that you get something like this, okay? And then I want to cut this card so that it covers this. So if I cut it at 5 3/4 square, that should work. 5 3/4. Okay. And if I stick this down here on here, that should give a little white border all the way round, which it does. So we only want to stick this bottom bit. We don't want to put glue on the top bit, otherwise the mechanism doesn't work. So okay. So that's that. Okay, and then I'm just going to stick this piece in the middle like that. I think this is such a beautiful set, isn't it? And really, I mean, it's perfect for anyone, male or female. But particularly, I think, for men, so it's a good kit. Okay, so this we're going to glue down totally onto this card base. Just make sure I've got glue on all the elements of the frame, so I don't want that popping out. There we are. And we'll just stick that in the middle. That's like so. I think that's straight. Okay, and then we just need to put something on the inside to hold this up. So I have got this beautiful strip here, which I could use like so. Which I think I'm going to do. So I'm going to cut this strip off. I'm going to cut off the flowery strip, okay, and leave the rest of the design. And then I'm going to cut this to 5 3/4. You just need to have something on the inside which holds your card open. You know, it needs to rest on something, this lip. So, you know, depending on where you put it, I could put it here, it's going to stand up upright, or I can put it a bit closer to the edge. That's, you know, it doesn't matter where you stick it, so long as you, there we are. So like that. So I hope you can see that. That stands up nicely now. And that is the next card. So that's the 4th card. And I have got these bits left over, and as I've been crafting. I've been thinking what to do with these. So we'll come back at the end with all the little bits that are left over. We'll see how much is left over. Now let me see how long I've been going for. So this is already 20 minutes long. So what I'm going to do is put you on pause, and I'm going to make the rest of the cards in this kit, and then I'll be back to show you what I've made, because otherwise this video is going to be extremely long. Okay, so take a pause. It may be a part 2 video because sometimes my camera switches itself off, in which case the showing of the cards will have to be in part 2. Okay, so I thought I'd come on and show you the next set of cards. So this was the deer and the polar bear, and this is what I've got left over from that set. So a little strip of holly, this pretty piece of card, some scraps, and another piece of card, and one image. So these are the cards that I made. So I made this one just very simply, the background paper, a little bit of that strip across here, just slap the image on. Sounds terrible, doesn't it? Slap the image on. This one, again, I just took the picture as it was, stuck it on, and added this sentiment: you are braver than you believe, stronger than you know, and smarter than you think. And then for the bear, we've made 3 for the bear. So this was the first one I did, cutting out the image on the card. But I decided to do a smaller card, so this is 6 by 6. So very grateful for everything that you do. And then I was able to cut the rest of this card in half, and it was big enough to put on 2 5 by 7 cards. So we've got this one, I mean, they're pretty similar, just the images are different. And this one says, on to the next adventure, and this says, just for you. So those are the 5 that I made with that kit. So let's move on to the next one. So the next one will be, let's just show you, the next one will be this one, which is believe in yourself. So the white raven, believe you can and you're halfway there. Many happy returns, born to stand out, and thinking of you. And these are the papers. So this one with the bird, and this one with the peacock. So I'll be back when I've made these cards. Okay, so finished that next set of cards, and this is all that's left. So one little frame, piece of that card, and some plain bits, and then this bit. And these are the cards that I've made this time. So I've made a landscape card this time with this beautiful, I might have to put a bit of card under there. In fact, I think I'll do that now. So this cardstock is very good quality and very thick. So, you know, if you do layer it up and there's a gap, then quite often you need to put something underneath it. So I've just put a scrap bit of card under there to hold that up. Right, so this says thinking of you, and I think that's just, it's quite simple card. This one, again, very simple, just with the background paper and the image stuck on top. You really don't need to do very much. They're so beautiful in themselves, aren't they? This one says born to stand out. And then this one, which I used the cardstock, just says many happy returns, and then there's another image of the bird. And finally, for this set, I did this, and this is another easel card. I've just stuck this flower here. There was a flower underneath, and I just thought, well, it goes, so let's put it there. And I've raised up the sentiment here, which says believe you can and you're halfway there, to use that as the mount for my to stop the easel card. So those are the 5 cards from this set of papers, and we'll move on now quickly to the last set, which is the horse and the hair. So we've got this beautiful paper with roses here and that gorgeous horse. We've got the hare. I think it's a hare, might be a rabbit, but I think it's a hare, with other gorgeous flowers here, as you can see. And then these images. So I've got 1, 2, 3 big images. The best time for new beginnings is now. Have a magical day and happy birthday. And then I've got this strip here. So let's see what we can make with these. So I'll be back when I've finished those. Hold on a moment. Okay, so these are the scraps that I've got left over from this last set of elements. So some little bits of quite a lot of cardstock and this one rabbit. And these are the cards that I've made. So this one, I just took the corner piece. I thought it was so lovely. Put this image on top. This one is another easel card which says happy birthday. And with the horse, I cut a diagonal, and this says the best time for new beginnings is now. And this one, which where I just put a strip of the dark card behind, put on the image, use this edge, sort of like this trim, to put on either side of this green card, and it says have a magical day. Excuse me. And then this one, I thought this image just was calling out for a DL card, so I just made that card base myself from some A4 card. And yeah, so that's it. So I'm going to show you all the cards that I've made so far with this kit, and I will come back with a part 2 to use up these scraps, because although I've stash busted a lot, I still got quite a lot here. And I haven't got time at this precise moment to continue working, so I know by the time I come back the camera will definitely have cut off. So I thought rather than anything else, I'll do a part 2, which will also go up today. And if you watch to the end of part 2, there might be a little surprise. Okay, so let's have a look at the cards that we've made and count them. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, my goodness, 16, 17, 18, 19 cards, and I think all of them are beautiful. 19 cards, that's amazing. And if you know about Hunkydory, if you're a member of Hunkydory, of their club, which doesn't cost you anything to join, you get 5% off all your purchases, but you also get the opportunity to get the gift pack free. All you do is pay the postage. So even if I paid £5 for the postage, 19 cards plus what I'm going to make with the bits and pieces that are left over, that's amazing, isn't it? It's such good value. So there we are. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Do go over and see what Dawn has done. I'm sure she has smashed it, as she usually does. And take care. And as I said, there will be a part 2, so it will perhaps go up a bit later in the day, just so you know what, you know. And please go and watch it, because as I said, there will be a surprise at the end of part 2. So thank you all for watching. Bye for now.